Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A-plus rated platform on the link below. Yeah, I know there's no NFL this Sunday. Or maybe there's a Pro Bowl. I'm not going to watch it. I hope you don't either. God, it's a waste of time. But that doesn't mean we don't have college hoops to talk about. National TV action Sunday, Fox, 1 o'clock. Villanova against Marquette. Sportsbit guesstimated line. Nova minus 7.5, total 163. Of course, we record on Friday before these lines are set. The guesstimated lines have been pretty good so far. Our stat guy is absolutely spot on. Big difference in momentum for these two programs right now. Villanova, well, they're ranked number 1 in the country for the 6th time in the last 7 weeks. Marquette, well, they need a win to get onto the bubble right now. 13-7 overall, 4-4 in Big East play. Really, I was looking at the numbers. They're maybe, sort of near the bubble type of deal. Statement game for Marquette in that regard. So far this season, we've seen Nova minus 16, win by 10. Last year, minus 11.5, they won by 12. Marquette was plus 5 in the rematch. They stole it, 74-72. Revenge angle, I don't know. The win at home earlier in the season took care of the revenge thoughts, I would think, for Villanova, but they're still going to remember of watching Marquette celebrate last year. Look at the pick when Villanova was ranked number 1. And of course, Nova just suffered a major injury. Bad news for Phil Booth. He only played in 3 games last year because of the knee injury. Now he's out indefinitely with a broken bone in his right hand. You feel sorry for the kid. 11.5 points a game, 64 assists versus only 26 turnovers. Second in the Big East in assist to turnover ratio. It's a loss. And a meaningful loss for Villanova. Not sure how much the market's going to react. Jay Wright, Wildcats head coach, quote, "All of us are disappointed for Phil. He's one of our captains, and the respect for him among his teammates is off the charts. Phil is as mentally tough a player as we have had in our program." That's a loss for Nova. And again, we'll have to see how much the markets react to it. Sometimes these key cogs can mean a little bit more the team chemistry aspect of thing than the markets react, than the markets give them credit for doing. I really think that Booth injury is meaningful for Nova. But of course, Nova's offense, they haven't just been good. They haven't just been really good. They haven't just been the best offense in college basketball this season. They have been frickin' off the charts good. Look at these numbers right here. Again, stat guy, nailing it. Total offense. Yeah, number 1 in the country. No, that's number 1 in NCAA, number 2 in NCAA over the last 10 years. The second best offense in the last 10 years for Nova this season. Effective field goal percentage, 60.6. That's number 1 in the country. Oh, that's also number 1 in college basketball over the last 10 years. The key has been a tight rotation and great chemistry. Everybody knows where everybody is on the floor all the time. 6 players have gone between, 28 and 31 minutes. But now they lose Booth. And when you look at those type of offensive numbers, there's only one direction for Villanova's offensive numbers to go, and that's down. So when you try to project forward, this team is being priced like the best offensive team of the last decade. I'm not so sure they're going to be that moving forward. Marquette's young. They lack toughness on defense, number 144 in the nation in defense efficiency. But this team can make shots. They are loaded with shooters. You look at the numbers. Marquette's offense, the effective field goal percentage, number 21 in the country. 3-point shooting percentage, number 20 in the country. And they've got not 1, but 2 guys, the only major conference team in the country with 2 players averaging better than 20 points per game in Marcus Howard and Andrew Rousey. These guys can light it up. Howard, Rousey, and Sam Hauser all have at least 60 made 3-pointers. When you look at that trio, they don't just hit 3-pointers. They're lethal at the free throw line. Look at Marquette. You don't want to try to be chasing this team from behind late in the second half. All 3 of their perimeter threats shoot better than 90% from the free throw line. That'll give Marquette a fighting chance in this one. I'll tell you what, I don't want the under in this game either, despite the fact that Phil Booth will be sitting indefinitely for the Villanova Wildcats. Lean Marquette, lean over at first thoughts for this matchup on Sunday. Yeah, I know you guys have been patient waiting for the Super Bowl breakdowns. I'll have those for you next week. Between now and then, enjoy your weekend. Best of luck. Win some bets. We'll see you right here on SportsBid on Monday. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.